Hello and welcome to Yarn Tales by the Sea. I'm Kellyanne and this podcast comes to you from the south east coast of the United Kingdom. This is predominantly a knitting and crochet podcast. So first of all, I'd like to welcome back my returning viewers and also give a big welcome to any new viewers. If you like what you see, please hit subscribe and give me a likes up please for the YouTube algorithm. Right, so first of all, admin stuff. I am currently running a make along with the lovely delectable Leslie from Not Quite Enough Yarn. We are doing a accessory mail, so we both have groups on Ravelry, and basically it's anything that's classed as an accessory. So for instance, hat, cowl, gloves, etc, etc. And basically you upload a photo on our groups. We both have a thread which is the chatter thread where you can talk about the project, and the photo upload thread, and we draw 2 prizes each per quarter. So for the photo thread we draw for a physical prize, and the chatter thread it's for a Ravelry pattern up to the value of $10 US. So I will be drawing the winners for that a bit later on, because we've hit the second quarter already. Can you believe it? Oh, so yeah, excuse me with no makeup or on anything, but I've just had the most dreadful hay fever and my eyes are all scratchy and I just can't cope with the makeup. So yeah, I think it's 2 podcasts in a row I've not been wearing any makeup. So without further ado, I shall get into a few of my well, I've only got one finished object actually. So I should get on with that, because I only did a podcast, was it a week ago? So yeah, hence not really any finishes. So I did finish a little bear, which was a tutorial from Alex from My Yarny Corner. She wrote the pattern for it and did the tutorial. Although, you know, I can do amigurumi, I've been doing it for years, but I just thought it'd be fun to do it, because I really like a little bear. So this is the Lady Violet. The hat all comes off, and I did mine a little bit different. I stuck a button, like a butterfly button, on the top there. So, but Colin, Joey's terrible. I showed him and he said, oh yeah, it's really, really nice. He said, but the mouth, it looks like you put a Hitler moustache on it. What's he like, eh? Talking about Colin, I have to apologise to Vera, who made him the wonderful hat. Apparently I put it on him back to front. So yes, apologies Vera. Yeah, I will try and get a photo of him and stick it on this podcast, if not the next one. So yeah, so that's my little violet bear. I've left the ribbon a bit long, but I quite like it like that. So yeah, so that's my only finish, and like I said, it's a really good tutorial, and the pattern is free as well from Alex's Ravelry. So I thought I feel a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I had my second COVID jab yesterday. I was all right. I've slept a lot last night and half this morning. So yeah, just aches a little bit. Not so much achy. It's like if you lay on it, it'll catch it. But yeah, so yeah, I got out the house yesterday. Then well, I came straight home because I wanted a cup of tea, and then afterwards we went to Aldi's and did some shopping. So I'm on a health drive now to lose all this weight I've got. I can't remember how much I said that. 40 something odd pounds I need to lose. So yeah. So I brought a load of fruit and veg and all healthy stuff. So It's alright, isn't it? You really want to lose weight, but it's just the thought of giving up all the chocolate, because that's my biggest downfall, is the chocolate. I so enjoy my chocolate and I eat far too much of it, hence being sort of type 2 diabetic in the past and all the rest of it. So, but oh well, got to do what you got to do, haven't you, to make yourself healthy. Right, so on to whips. So I'm all caught up. I'm caught up with the strings. Right, so this is in my, and no, I still haven't taken the labels off. Clara Rose bag from Etsy is my Mount Pleasant tea, which is by Pip and Pin. I forget what her name is. Something Nordecker, isn't it? Don't say it on here. So it's a cropped top, and I'm doing it in noodle soup yarn, and the colourway is inky tincture. So that's how far I've got. It's not bad in a week. So, because last time I showed you, I was here. I'd just done the. I just finished the lace. So there. So I'm now. Oops, dropping the yarn everywhere. So I've just got it to where I need to divide for the back and the front and the armholes. So yeah, I do like the yarn though. It's really, really nice. I just thought everything I've got on the go at the moment, apart from my Attic 24 blanket, is in 4-ply. Oh dear. Trouble is, I love the look of 4-ply. I think out of all the yarns, it looks the best. That's my personal opinion. But it is slow, isn't it? It's really, really slow to knit up. It takes a long time to grow. Actually, I could show you the other ball, because that looks, you can see it better that way, can't you? Colours. So at the moment, I'm trying to work out what I'm going to cast on next. And there's a couple of cows I saw on, what was it? Yeah, it was Ravelry. And both of them were done with minis. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll go and have a look on Etsy and everything, because I think I only possess 2 minis. And I thought I was going to do this. I'm glad I didn't just buy the pattern first, because the price of minis, I'm not belittling anybody or anything, but why are the price of minis so expensive per 100 gram compared with buying like 100 grams of dyed yarn? Because I was noticing, like, people that would sell 100 grams for £16, if you bought 100 grams of minis, it worked out like £20+ pounds. So how does that work out? I don't really understand that. So yeah, so needless to say, at those sort of prices, I thought, nah, I'm not doing it. No, I can't justify it. I really can't, as much as I would love to. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? And then of course if you add on postage as well, so like £20 for 100 grams, and then £4-5 for postage, that's a lot, isn't it, for a cow? Well, they wouldn't even be enough, because I'd need 200 grams. So I don't know. So what have I got next? Oh yeah, this is my sock. So I would like your opinions on this, because I think I'm going to rip it out. So I'm knitting it in Twink knits. I don't think it's got colour. She doesn't do colour on. Because it is 80% merino and 20% nylon, hand dyed. And I'm seriously thinking of ripping this out, because right, so that's going to be the front of the sock, because obviously where the thing is, and that's going to be the back. Okay, see what So it's going to be like that at the front of the sock and like that at the back. So I don't mind pulling on some things and a little bit of pulling, but to me that just looks flipping awful. So I turn it up that way, so that's your sock, the right way up. So before I actually rip it out, I would like your opinions on that. Would you rip it out? And then what would you use the yarn for? Because the reason I brought from her is because her yarns are quite a bit cheaper. I mean, £13 for 100 grams. But I suppose, you know, I'm not been horrible or anything, but I suppose you get what you pay for in some instances, don't you? I don't know. It's a shame because I like the colours. It would have been nice if it had, you know, the colours have all mixed in together like other yarns. So yeah, I would like your opinion on that. So what do you think? What do you think? Leave it or rip it out? What would you do if that was your sock you were knitting? Right, so that's that. So that's my bag from Amelia Joy from Etsy. And what else have I got? Oh, blanket. So this is the Jada in Stitches mile a minute calendar blanket. So we do a bit a month. I haven't finished it this month, but I just haven't done the ends. So don't know what stitch. That's the stitch anyway. Don't know if is that coming up. So you know, the blanket's not supposed to look pretty as far as I'm concerned. I'm just using scraps up. But that's like 6 months. It's not going to be very wide. I know it's got a border on, so depending on the border I might stick extra on it just to get it a decent size. I know it's supposed to be, I think it's just supposed to be like a lap gown or something, lap blanket. So yeah. Well, weather's been not so good lately. It's we have had a little bit of sunshine, but mostly these last few weeks it's been loads and loads of rain, and I'm pretty upset about the garden because we've invested quite a lot in it this year with buying seeds and things like that, and the slugs, I've just had more or less had the lot, and I'm really upset over it. Because we've never really had that much of a slug problem. But I think this year they just seem to be out in force. And I have seen posts on Facebook about people complaining about the amount of slugs there's been this year. But the little sods have ate all my dwarf sunflowers. They've ate my, what was it, courgettes. They've ate my squash that I had put in. They've ate my lettuce. Basically everything. And a lot of my flowers as well. So yeah, really quite upset about that. Sods. I can't put anything down. You know, I'm not one for killing them anyway, because normally Colin will pick them up and just throw them over the fence out the back. And but I can't put anything down because obviously we've got a dog and we've got cats and birds that come in the garden anyway. So yeah, it makes it difficult. But oh well, nothing you can really do about it, is there? Just it's bloody annoying. Right. Oh well, since I show you that blanket, I might as well show you the other one, because I'm going to be definitely podcasting fortnightly now instead of monthly. So I'll show you my other blanket now, because what I'm going to do is these two blankets I'm just going to show monthly, because with the weather I don't think I'm going to get too much done, to be honest, because even though it's really rainy, it's really rainy. Really rainy. It's still hot and humid. So that's where I was last time I showed you. So it's up there, and I've done to there. So it's quite a lot. So this is the attic 24 Sweet Pea blanket, but I'm doing it in the Dune colourway because I did start doing it as the Dune blanket and I wasn't loving it, so I just did it in this. But I like how it's turning out. So yeah. I quite happily normally just stitch along this in the summer. I just usually shove it to one side, so I've just got the top coming across, but it's just been a bit too humid for that. Dropping my yarn all the time. So yeah, that's that. As I said, don't think this podcast is going to be that long because of like I said, I only podcasted a week ago. Yeah. So I've got quite a bit done on that jumper since it's, pardon me, 4-ply. So I've been catching up on all the podcasts over this last week because of where I had all that internet problem before. So yeah. Thing is, I've noticed a lot of the podcasts I really enjoyed watching. I mean, there's still obviously lots I enjoy watching now that's still podcasting, but some of them that I did enjoy have just seemed to disappeared off the face of the earth. So I don't know what all that's about. But I find it quite hard to find new ones sometimes because occasionally they sort of crop up on your sidebar like new ones, but and then they take you to ones that like a podcast that was done like 3 or 4 years ago, and you think, oh, I like this, and then you go to look for their up-to-date ones, and then they haven't podcasted for 6 months. So yeah, so yeah, I'm always grateful if anybody wants to put in the comments any podcast for knitting or crochet that you enjoy. Yeah, that'd be good. Right, so I think I just got one more thing to show you, which is another blanket. That's why I'm only going to be showing after today it'll be monthly on the blankets, and then I'm ready to cast on a couple of new things as well. So I'm doing the jelly roll blanket from, is it K Jones? Can't remember. It's K something from the Bakery Bears, but I'm not doing it in merino because I just can't afford it. So I'm just doing it in generic sock leftovers, and somebody else is doing it in like this as well, and I thought it looked okay, so that's where I've got so far. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? Well, I think so. And that is all so far. It's all dropped Fable in that so far. I don't think it looks too bad, does it? Yeah, so I've got loads and loads of that all left over. So that's about it for everything, I think. Sorry if I sound a bit out of sorts, but like I said, it's just hay fever. It's just, and like I said, I had the jab yesterday has made me feel like really tired. I feel like I'm not in the zone. Right, so I think that's it out of all I have to show you. As I say, I'm just trying to sort out something to cast on. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I'm probably going to cast on another hat, but I might cast on one for myself. And because everything, all those hats I've made this year has all been for Colin, so I might cast myself on, get myself one on. And then I also need to sort out what I'm going to make after I finish my jumper. So I don't know whether I want to go on to, because I've got several 4-ply patterns sorted, but I'm not sure if I want to go straight on to another 4-ply pattern straight away. But I've lined up quite a few patterns on Ravelry. Found a couple of nice crocheted tops and I think cardigans. They're cardigans. Yeah. So I might do one of them. Not sure. So whatever I decide, I've got to get the yarn for, except for the 4-ply. I've already got yarn for that. But yeah, it's sort of annoying, isn't it? What do you guys do I'm asking loads of questions this week, aren't I? Do you buy the yarn first and find the pattern, or do you buy the pattern and find the yarn first? Because normally I would go for the pattern and then sort the yarn out. But but you know, it's like sometimes you see yarn and you think, oh, I like that, and then I've fallen into that pit before, and I thought, oh, well, that'll make a nice jumper, and then it's knitted up bloody awful. So yeah, I'm sort of really careful like that now. So yeah. So without her to do, I should do the prize winners. So I did it using a number generator. I shall get Colin to insert the screenshots I took on the screen. Oh, actually, I don't even have to do... Oh, yes, I do. I was just going to say I can use my phone, and I've just picked up this, and of course my phone's not in it because it's recording. No, because normally I use Colin's phone because it's easier then for him to just use his own phone and transfer it to his computer. So, right, without it to do, right, I'll get the out the bag. So sorry for a bit of rustling there. Right, so I drew between numbers 116 and 192, which is for this last quarter. And the number that came up on the generator was 123. That's good, isn't it? 123. And that was Lynn Clary. So congratulations, Lynn. And that was for her picture of the Rose City Roller socks. I don't know where you're from, Lynn, because there was no anything up there about you, so you haven't got your country on or anything. So again, congratulations. And for the Ravelry prize of up to $10 US, the numbers for this quarter was 137 to 177, and the number I drew on the random generator was 149, which was, so I'm trying to read it because it's I wrote across the dark green bit, knitting purple, and that she showed progress of a sock. So congratulations to you both. If you would both like to contact me either by Ravelry or by email, my email is yarntales.bythesea@gmail.com, and Lynn, I will get your prize straight in the post, and Knitting Purple, I will gift you with the pattern you choose from Ravelry. Ravelry. Oh dear. Ravelry. Can't even say that. I said I'm just not with it today. I really am not with it. Yes, so that's that. So again, congratulations to you both, and like I said, sorry if I'm a bit like out of sorts. It's like I said, with this hay fever and having the jab, I'm just like, I just want to go to bed. Oh, I didn't show the pies, did I? Oh dear. Told you I'm out of sorts. So this is the prize for Lynn, if she claims her prize. It's it was an Amelia Joy bag that I purchased from Exin. It shows yarns, balls of yarn, when it's all really bright and pretty. And the inside is, I think it's calico, is it? And does have a pocket in there. So congratulations. So that's about it, I think. Yeah, so yeah. I will see you all in a fortnight's time, and if you could please answer my questions, that would be fantastic. It really helped me out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for me being a bit ditzy this time, and I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody that's joined in on the accessory mail. you know, I'm overwhelmed by everything that's been posted there. It's just been absolutely brilliant. So yeah. Right, so I will see you in 2 weeks' time. So bye for now.